A very good evening and thanks for clicking on to the Tuesday edition of Vogan's European Outlook. Driving through the Netherlands earlier, it was very, very grey, mizzly rain. Temperatures were certainly pleasant enough at 18, 19 degrees, but you didn't get the benefit of that because of all the cloud and the rain. But the sun is shining now. It's actually a beautiful evening just here on the outskirts of Ghent in Belgium. I'm on my way to a truck stop in, just on the outskirts of Calais, hoping to get back on the boat first thing tomorrow morning back in the UK. Delivery to make up in Shropshire. So here's hoping after another day in which I was stuck in the Netherlands this week. This time it was actually at the Vetchek's place. It wasn't actually in the port itself. But another mistake made and another frustrating one, to say the least. Arrived actually at this Vetchek's place about 10 o'clock yesterday morning, and I didn't get seen to until 7 a.m. this morning. So, yeah. So I'm on my way, and hopefully I'll be back in the UK by tomorrow morning, hopefully. But at least the sun's shining, and I can't really complain at that. Temperatures, low 20s today, 20, 21 degrees anyway in the southeast corner of England. Widely 17, 18, 19 degrees. Very, very warm indeed for this time of the year. We are, however, going to see some big changes coming up in the next few days. By the way, I think temperatures were close to minus 20 this morning in Sweden for the first time this season, and snow cover as well as a little bit ahead of the game as well. So interesting little side fact, if you will, that I wanted to make mention of. So low pressure and control, probably quite a lot is seen some very heavy and persistent rain today. Bit of a washout. Didn't really get the benefits too much of that. Of those warm temperatures that were travelling all the way from the tropics. But you can see here the reason why. Low pressure west of the UK, we've got a complex of individual lows rotating around the main centre, the main low south of the UK. So as you can see here, we are plugging moisture all the way from the tropics into the UK. So warmer air, more moisture, heavier rainfall, more persistent rainfall at that as well. You can see that we've got actually three features. It's like a slight conga line developed at the base of the trough, which is separating high pressure from low pressure. We've got these individual waves that are basically running this kind of west-east track across the southern tier of Northern Ireland, or should I say, sorry, the Republic of Ireland and the British Isles here. And what's happening is that is bringing a few bouts of fairly heavy and persistent rain, as you can see here. One moved through over the course of today, another system moves through tomorrow, and then you watch this one feature here that actually deepens as it crosses the southern half of the British Isles here. And this could be a significant wind as well as rainmaker here. So you can see here how the pressure drops as it runs the south coast of England here. Once that exits into the Low Countries, then we'll pick up almost a straight northerly that's going to be bringing a fairly substantial chill in the air, especially the fact that it's been so mild at the moment. So it's going to feel much colder because it's been so warm, of course. But we'll bring in showers on that northerly wind. Some of those showers will be of a wintry nature, especially above 3,000 feet. But you notice here that as that feature kind of pushes eastwards, we've got that area of high pressure over the Azores. That's going to kind of help push that northerly airflow out into the North Sea and eventually into the continent here. And what takes place is we'll start to push the northern periphery of that high into the UK, settles things down for a short period of time. Then by the time we get towards the weekend, we've got a new area of low pressure that moves in out of Greenland. The centre of that low never reaches the UK, but its frontal system will push across the UK. Wind, rain, you get the overall idea, and that is going to be the mainstay. That's going to be the type of pattern we're going to be dealing with for quite some time, probably through the remainder of this month, in fact. Because as you can see here, that system pushes through, and then we've got a raft of new systems coming off North America, across the Atlantic, and into the UK. We're going to start to see the jet stream strengthen quite substantially, I think. And notice here that we're going to continue to see these features crossing the Atlantic. So we are going to pick up much more of a kind of west to east flow, firmly Atlantic driven, and wind, rain, your kind of classic autumn type weather across the British Isles here. Arctic oscillation projected to go well into positive territory, so we're going to start to see the potential for lower pressure developing over the Arctic region. And of course, we're keeping our eyes a wee bit on that kind of Azores Ridge, and I'm going to discuss that Azores Ridge and the possible linkage with warmer than normal sea surface temperatures around the Azores. It's a little bit of a concern that I've got with regards to the leader down the road. I'm writing an article. I may have that published tonight. If not, I'll have it published over the next day or so with regards to some of the concerns that I've got with this upcoming winter season here. Need to look at the negatives as well as the positives, of course. Not going to just forecast what I want to forecast. I have to go by what I'm seeing and being honest about what I'm seeing as well, rather than just kind of kidding on, wish casting. I'm not wanting to do that, folks. And there is a couple of things that are a slight nag, if you will, here. North Atlantic oscillation, you can see here a little bit more reluctant to go towards the neutral line. Of course, if you've seen the models, tends to be a kind of a fairly persistent ridge that seems to want to hang over, between Canada and Greenland here, and be interesting to see how that type of setup evolves as we go further down the road here. So I think I've waffled more than enough for this evening. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you have a good evening. As always, of course, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, keep up to date with the very latest videos, and I'll be back, as always, in the next couple of days with more. Bye for now.